maybe 4 months.
This is the kind of detail that you really can't. Because we're all together.
Yeah.
I mean, I cook for them. We go shop. It's just, you want to be a dick, then it's just not working. But there's no reason to. There's no reason why anything shouldn't get done anyway. That's all. I mean, most of us will volunteer to do stuff. It's like, hey, I need somebody to do that. All right, fine. And then when we clean the garage floor, I mean, they're right there with us. I mean, they're not any better than we are.
Oh, really?
No.
That's some real good guys. Johnny Fryer.
Yeah, Johnny was at the Holland with him.
What?
Johnny was at the Holland.
Yeah, that's right.
We came out together and went to the Holland. Because this class graduated from point this.
That's good.
Yeah. Wait, Kevin, not you.
Okay. He retired, man. Larry Chisula told me Kevin's story was Kevin was driving in one day and he said, I had enough, and that was it. Just came into work and more or less retired.
Yeah, he basically took some time off, and that's really it. I like that, man. I like his guys. He was very, he definitely tried to learn everything, and he knew it better than a lot of people that were here for a lot longer time.
Oh, a triple.
Sometimes I'm frustrated that maybe I wish I would have known somebody, so maybe I could be a supervisor here, but it's not working.
So you were in this unit since day one, right?
Yeah. Actually, the first day of it, there was only 4 people eligible to drive these trucks.
Oh, and you were one of them.
Yeah, because I did it before at Teterboro. So, and another 3 guys got trained just before. So that first day, you only had 3 actual drivers. 4 drivers.
So what they do? I mean, you had to have someone here 24/7.
Yeah, I guess the other squad was a little heavier. But yeah, I mean, there was some overtime for the first couple of months because the other people had to catch up. And take you on a taxiway, and we'll park next to an area where they take off. When I lived in Monroe, in ground pool, we'd be sitting by the pool, and these planes would fly right over to turn to come up to Newark. And I was always trying to figure out how high are they. So I found the app, and over my house, they're around 3,000 to 5,000 feet. Because it's hard to judge.
Yeah.
Bill York.
I definitely know somebody who knows him, but I'm gonna ask about him.
Yeah.
Is he a volunteer?
No, he's career.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he's career.
They got a good racket, man.
He's probably close to 20, if not more.
Yeah.
He's a little outspoken and vocal at times.
Oh, okay.
Does he live in Woodbridge? Yeah, he lives in Woodbridge. This is Newark, section. Man, you know, who used to live in Woodbridge. Actually, I don't know if you were up on the news, but back in December, there was a murder and suicide in Woodbridge.
Oh. No, you know what? I don't know.
Yeah, it was a murder-suicide. They lived on Kilfoyle Avenue. Everybody know.
Really?
Yeah, they were in their mid-late 70s. Happened like early December. It went on NJ.com. Yeah. Where are they at? My cousin's from Woodbridge. Right.
Right, clear.
Yeah, all my cousins were from
We're from Staten Island, and my wife, I wanted to move South Jersey.
Try to have on 1330 to 4 left.
So she was like, I don't want to move too far, man, from settling down there, and she never left.
I mean, Woodbridge is definitely convenient for Staten Island.
Without a doubt. It's convenient for people to work. And she works at, Wegmans?
Yeah.
She works as a pharmacist there.
Wegmans Woodbridge? Oh, all right. Yeah. I can't go on a tour without water. Actually, if you want to play with the boom, you can play with the boom too. No, maybe not.
Number here, 3493, sure about Monroe Mangrove with 0.
Do the pilots mind if you give them a water cannon salute?
No, they like it. They like it. They go real slow, and the streets cross each other, and they're waving out the window, and you see all the people in the plane taking pictures of us.
Oh, really?
But for all this time we've done horses, and I've only seen one on Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm not a big social media person. I never honestly looked for it, but we did see one time where somebody found it.
Oh, there's a Star Alliance livery.
See that fly over the house?
Oh, yeah, last night. I saw the 737, 700, and 800 in the Star Alliance livery.
He was passionate, and then all of a sudden he saw girls. I was like, stay away from that stuff. He's 14 and he's pretty good. He's into sports. He belongs to a unit called the United States Navy Cadets. It's pretty cool. But he's starting to weigh on that because of girls. Stay focused. My older daughter, she's in a nursing program, but at times she loses her mind. The younger daughter, she's lazier than lazy. Loyal but lazy.
Dude, I think it's a natural progression. I have 3 girls, the same thing. My oldest daughter's driven, but like gets so mental about school. My middle one's
Now, I only met these girls. One was 2 when I met her, and the other one was 6. So, I mean, I've been with them for a good chunk.
yeah.
And they do call me dad at times, most of the times. My younger one calls me dad all the time. But I still have a hard time understanding girls. Holy shit. The oldest one, you want to talk about mood swings? I'm like, we all got issues. We all got our little quirks. I get that. But here I am making our breakfast yesterday morning, right? And they said, I was going to say thank you. Thanks! And goes to work. I'm like, the simplest gesture of like,
Bravo Delta short of Victory, Newark to
you guys not in rush or anything.
No.
Just let me know.
Bravo approaching control.
I'll do the hang. I'll let you shoot some water. We'll go to the hangar area. You can get on a plane in the hangar. If not, maybe we'll do a helicopter signature.
This beats IKEA by like 10 times.
Unless they all went.
Yeah, they went to IKEA.
Ah, this is great.
My father was in town. He brought an IKEA and watched the plane.
Yeah. One way to get better than this is to be in the flight station and on takeoff.
Wow. I hope to fly on that aircraft next year. 767-300.
Did you ever think about being a military pilot?
Sort of. That's my favorite wide body.
767. I'm not a big fan of the 57. It's too weird. 6 high and skinny.
I like the 767 wing ones. They're so massive. Well, the ER wing ones. I think they're like 11 feet or 12 feet, something like that.
You know about the 787, how the wings expand 8 feet?
Yeah.
You literally go up 8 feet on this line. You can see them if you're on that taxiway before when they're coming in. You can see the wings like this.
Really?
And then when it lands, it's just there's that much flexibility in that thing.
Oh my god.
Coming here on a really windy day is good too to watch them land.
Yeah. How old are they?
We got 19, 17, 15, 14, and 13.
I was gonna say I'd reciprocate if you ever wanted I'll do a demo. I'll drive to Delaware for a demo. I really wouldn't bring the dog out there. He's such a good dog.
kind of dog, lab?
No, I have a short-haired pointer. So it's kind of like a hunted dog.
Oh,
Really,
okay.
he's so good. Like we have last night we had 13 people at the house, and the dog is just it's a great dog.
Well, when I was trying to think about K9 when the opportunity come up, I'd be like, it's gonna be great when the dog's here. I'm gonna tell everybody it's a dog. And when you have friends come over, I'm gonna have them sniff you. I didn't just quiz them before they come in. Hey, just so you know, I have a drug dog. Do you have anything on you? You might want to give it to me right now. I would find
My daughter's boyfriend. That's what I'm gonna tell him. Listen, he's a dual-purpose dog.
Yeah.
Drugs and bombs, so can we balance it?
Now, could you put something on your hand and like touch somebody and the dog would sit? Like something explosive?
Explosives are very hard, especially us. What we call it is like how we train sometimes is not as much now, but when there was a trainer that we had, he could rub a sticker on something and like put it on like an explosive, like black powder.
Okay.
Like a sticker on a wall, and we watch the dog how it reacts. Because the dog really wants to see something in all reality.
Right.
Like a wall, he's kind of like, wow, this is really nothing can happen here. But you see him bug out. So to answer your question, yeah.
So you could definitely have fun with somebody.
Oh my god.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah. It's a good detail, man. I do love it.
It's probably the best one, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think this is pretty close.
This is good because I'll be honest. If you like to be not active, but if you like to
Something to do.
move around, this ain't the best thing.
Really.
If you don't have a care in the world, then this is the detail you want.
I can't. That's Jimmy White who walked out, right? The big dude.
Yeah, it's Jimmy White.
Good dude, man. I couldn't believe he came over, man, because I remember him in the ESU, right? Yeah, he was all in.
Yeah, well, we have 3 ESU guys here that came out, and we have 2 CDI guys.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Who'd you get from? Oh, you have
Jeff Hayes.
Jeff Hayes, good dude.
And he just retired. The other one, Jimmy. I forgot his name already. He just left. Blonde hair.
Oh, yeah. He used to be here. He used to be the desk guy.
Jim Didi.
Sierra, Alpha, short of Alpha. 3210, ground, morning, runway 4 left, taxi, Alpha, monetary, 10-3. Alpha, 4 left, monetary.
Any questions? Concerns?
Not really.
You liking what you see?
Yeah.
All right, that's the key. You tell me when you don't like what you see, so I can make sure you like what you see. I'm going to take you on a taxiway over there. We'll watch the plane take off real close.
I call Matt up. I trained him at it. I OJT'd him at Pat. So it is like, let me just give this a shot. I was going to say last time we were talking about planes. Let me call him. And he's like, dude, absolutely, no problem. And then it was amazing. And then to do this, it's just.
2219, runway short of Romeo, okay. 2219, ground, runway 4 left, taxi, Bravo, Delta, AC.
Here's a big one you don't see very often. It's an A340.
Yeah.
You're up on your planes.
Oh, yeah.
A340 300.
This is just.
Who makes that plane?
Airbus.
Yeah.
It stinks because Lufthansa and Virgin Atlantic, they retired theirs, so there's not really any quadjets actually anymore. Like there's this one.
Lufthansa still has their A340 that comes here. It comes here usually in the afternoon.
Oh, but they will be retiring it.
They have that, and they have a 747 that comes here.
2219, we have Sierra.
We never searched this yet, but we've done wide body.
Right.
This is tremendous. This is 3 dogs. Have you ever flown one of these?
Airbus 340 now. I've done Airbuses 300 and the 321. I mean 221.
My parents moved down to Myrtle Beach.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I mean, they moved a few years ago, so our only option really was Spirit. It was out of Atlantic City, now they're flying out over here. my spirit. It's literally, it's almost like a fight every time flying.
Really?
Yeah, it's I mean, not amongst me and my family. It's just watching what goes on there. There's always arguments on the plane. So now United flies down there, but it's like triple the price, not triple, but double the price. So you know what? I started driving down to Atlantic City because they leave A at 6 in the morning, you have the whole day,
Right.
and B, it seems like the type of people flying out there are better than what's flying out there.
Okay.
Every time I hear, I hear E10 Spirit desk, like a lot, like when I'm on your radio, if I'm
Right.
working here, E10 Spirit, E10 Spirit.
Spirit paints their planes red or yellow just because it's caution. You're
Sure,
flying
really.
Spirit.
There's one.
Yeah.
There they are.
And when they're in the air flying, like over my old house, they stand right out.
Yeah. So how is the restaurant doing? Is it like
We'll say it's probably down 60%. Yeah, this restaurant's been in business for like 32 years, 33 years. Yeah. So that was the whole goal, was to move down to Delaware. I'm right by the beach. Familiar with Delaware?
Yeah.
Bethany Beach, Delaware.
Yeah, okay.
And a mile from the beach. And I was going to work until January next year. And I had this opportunity. I was going through the process with University of Delaware Public Safety Department.
Oh my God.
The campus is very small, satellite campus. It was about 25 minutes from my house. And then COVID came. So they stopped that process because then obviously they didn't know what they were going to do in school. And my wife hasn't gotten paid since March. So
2219, give it a caravan to the race.
So, and unemployment in New Jersey takes forever. Yeah, that. Because the amount of people, basically her mom and her sister own the restaurant. So basically, she could receive the salary from the restaurant. And she's not receiving the salary because the restaurant ain't doing that well. So it put a wrench in all our plans. But at the end of the day, it's a good job to have when the shit hits the fan.
Yeah. You guys are overtime. You guys still get some overtime.
Yeah. I was never a big overtime guy. I was when I got married the first time.
Yeah.
But I learned that that doesn't pay.
That's definitely in our ground. We have 4 left.
Taxi. Watch them taxi.
How you guys got Carino, huh?
Anthony.
You know,
Yeah,
right?
he was in my squad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He could be a handful.
Yeah, I was there the day that I was backing him up. Him and
number 59, approaching Romeo Delta with Romeo.
I was backing him up, and when Joe was backing him up, and I pulled up, and I watched the whole thing unfold.
Really?
Yeah. That was
Told gave him some nasty stuff about Steve.
yeah.
Walked in there. It wasn't nice to him.
It just, I was just sitting like dumbfounded. Like, how can he let this happen?
This guy just walked all over him, right?
Yeah. And it was the initial stop was a car accident. It was a car. Yeah.
So anyone can do it. So when you guys have roll calls, are you designated?
Oh.
You're the driver, you're the chauffeur?
Yeah.
Here's a new terminal.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, I know honeymoon.
God bless you.
19 years ago. It was
How was
great,
that?
dude. It was amazing. But so our travel agent, the former city cop, and he's like, well, still active, I should say. He's a sergeant. So he goes, listen, you can take a ferry from the main island of Papiente to we were staying in sister island Bora Bora, which is Moorea. And or you can take a ferry, or you can take a plane, 6-passenger plane. I'm not a big fan of the 6-passenger plane or whatever. So I was like, you know what? Screw it, we'll do it. We'll do it. When I tell you, the guy who drove the plane came out in flip-flops and smoking a cigarette. Maybe it was a cigarette. Who knows what it was? He came out and he's like, "Oh, you guys ready to go?" Bro, we had to fly like seriously 100 feet over the water. It was, you felt everywhere. Well, the flight was like 7 minutes. By the time you just take off, you're landing. It's the scariest 7 minutes in my life.
White knuckle all the way and you had the steering wheel, right?
All I'm thinking about is this thing goes down, I don't know how far I can just jump.
It's a nice colored paint job of the Airbus.
Yeah, it's a special livery. I forgot.
They have a couple. They have a bunch that come in here. They have one that's Boston Red Sox, New York Jets.
Yeah.
They got a Star Wars one. United has 2 Star Wars ones.
When I was at JFK, I saw the Boston Celtics.
Yes, the
The green one.
Yes.
And at Buffalo, I've seen the FDNY,
Yes.
which is the red one.
They have an FDNY, nice.
Yeah, they have an FDNY one. Actually, I think they have one that's FDNY and with an NYPD one, not 2, I think. But not the Port Autority.
Yeah, forget that. Come on.
Now, he lives in New York?
Rochester.
Yeah. Rochester is pretty far away.
Yeah. They drove 6 hours.
Wow. Yeah. Rochester's really far away.
Yeah.
It's a different part of New York.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah.
Everything's very laid back.
Yeah. Oh, so this is definitely a big deal. But then your airport is Buffalo?
Yeah, that's my favorite airport.
So how far is Buffalo from your house?
It's around 45 minutes.
Okay.
Rochester International Airport is around 30 minutes.
How
But
big is it big?
It's 21 gates.
Okay, it's small.
The biggest planes. Well, it's like I think it's
49 Juliet, expecting a Romeo Delta.
Wow, 6 hours. That's takes me 3 hours only to get home. That's pretty good.
That's what it takes you to get home.
Yeah, I only have my off days. Like tonight, tomorrow, I'm starting my vacation Sunday, so I'm taking off tomorrow too. So I'm going back home tomorrow night.
So you live down here during the week?
Yeah, I have a place in Monroe.
Oh, that's right.
So when I really sold my house, I really didn't move that far.
My oldest daughter, she's going into college next year. My middle one's going into high school, and my youngest one's going into the 6th grade. So it's a good time to leave. They'll move down, and then I'll finish out the contract up here, and then move down.
Yeah, it's a pharmacist. You can get a job.
That's a job anywhere.
I heard that's a very tough school.
Yeah, she was just pretty small. I don't know what she did with me, but I mean, I used to be a teacher.
Oh, all right.
I was a Spanish teacher, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah, I did like every floor in Spain.
354, wind 0204, runway 4 left.
You speak Spanish? I guess your dad.
Yeah.
I did Rosetta Stone for years.
Oh, really?
Spanish.
Yeah.
Even before I met my current wife, she's Mexican and Puerto Rican.
Oh, okay.
She speaks Spanish fluently, obviously.
Yeah.
And it's just funny that I learned it well before I met her, and then I meet someone. And Rosetta Stone taught me something.
Yeah. You know, some people just have a knack for it.
Yeah.
I didn't, like athletes. I didn't have a knack for math. I didn't have a for retaining history. I listened to people speak, and I found that easy. You know.
So it just came very natural.
Came easy. And I loved it. I loved the culture. I mean, when I go to Mexico, because I go to Mexico on vacation, I love learning about that stuff. The Mayans and all these Aztecs, all the different, groups that, basically built Mexico.
Right.
And that stuff is just, my daughter's going to Spain. It's like ridiculously hard in English. I had to do it in Spanish.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I tried. My mother's from Germany, and she would talk German when I was little. Just never had that knack.
Yeah.
I wish I did, but that's good. He speaks.
Yeah, it's a good tool, man, when you go on vacation.
Oh.
And, or even in the street here. My first arrest, Michelle White might have been with me. No, Sandy Van Alphen. You know Sandy Van Alphen? She's my classmate. So one day, and I got, you remember Bobby Vargas? Yeah. So Bobby Vargas is talking to Angel Serrano. Angel Serrano's talking to Bobby Vargas. And I go, hey, Lieutenant, you know what? Do you mind if I take off? I go, no, it's clean. I go, I got last blood. So in Spanish, he looks at me and goes, yo, my man, you speak Spanish? Yo, you my boy. Never bothered me again.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at that. Just Spanish. Look at that. There's a good video for you.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
You should get lift off right around here. I'm hoping.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hoping. Ah.
Nose gear's about to come up.
It's so hard.
I think Rob's daughter will play with herself. I think she does talk a little bit at times, but that sounds like Paul's got to work.
Paul, he had him in this equestrian therapy with horses, and like he was making progress, and the health insurance fought him on this. So
Really?
Paul was paying out of pocket. Yeah, they couldn't see that he was doing it.
Just gonna go in here real quick to see if anybody's around.
Okay.
2 seconds.
He made it like he makes a ton.
I think he does quite well. I think all these because you guys don't kill themselves. They de-ice these planes. They fuel them properly.
See all I want to do.
They park it.
I want to do.
Oh.
He said the guy.
You said the back.
Yeah, back.
Oh yeah, you see the windows?
Yeah.
The colors.
Yeah.
I think I can get around to it. When they had that Super Bowl, remember the Super Bowl 2014? And there was tons. This place was packed.
Yeah.
This is Google's plane. See the color of the windows?
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
Just can you imagine having that much money?
I can definitely imagine. You know.
I'm leaving here. I'm going to play $20 worth of Powerball.
Yeah. Somebody in Bayonne won 120 million.
Yeah, I saw that. I called Rob Manfred.
Yeah.
He lives in Bayonne, Tom Chicalo. I text both of them. I go, if it's one of you two losers, I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah, I was just thinking to myself, all right, so 120 million. If I get about 75, 70, 75, that's in one win, and I can get around. I'd be like, okay, what would I do?
Record morning, make it 3045, short of runway 539.
They want to.
3040. Runway 4 left.
Always a repeater. Hey, you want some bean, Rick? You want some bean? Make it nice, make it nice. Hey, what do you think about it? Yeah, I know. Hey, what do you think?